Alright, guys. Look, I'm not going to go into organizations and all of that with you. That's a different show on the show. Let's focus on the judging. Okay. I noticed you, Shegun, you put yourself in a position, let me balance all of them. Okay. This is my own observation from seeing just 2 shows. As I said, I wanted to see more. I just wasn't around. You know that you were always trying to, balance the two. And Dio was always trying to put forth the extreme professional view. Yeah. Because he is professional. Sometimes he does. I remember a very famous one that I saw when the other judge, the celebrity judge, was my crazy friend. Guess who? Julius Mad.
Sorry. Are you talking in terms of costumes or dance?
The dance.
The dance or costumes?
The dance.
No, if you're talking about the dance, I think I saw more of contemporary African dance.
Julius, let me tell you something. This is a contemporary dance. We are talking about dance here. We're not talking about music.
Julius was there, and you were telling South Sultan, I imagine. I remember now that you needed to find the energy from within. Yeah. Not use energy. No. And although I understood what you were saying, I was like, don't say that. Some things are not supposed to speak. Oh, get it, shut up. Shut up. And everybody was looking at him like, what is he talking about? So the judging process, it became difficult. People didn't know what to look for. What was there to look for, really? Shegun, let me start with you. What did you set out to look for?
Well, like has been said, our objective was to redefine dance, but to also get people interested in watching dance. Hence the celebrities. Okay, if we had a competition without very popular and established people like we did, perhaps much fewer people would have watched it. Yeah. So now they're watching it, now they know their personalities, now they know their celebrities, so they're now going to look for the dance. Right. So there was that challenge in balancing, good dance with the reality that you're dealing with celebrities or novices, if you like, or amateurs when it comes to dance. So for me, you had to be a little bit understanding without compromising dance as a discipline. Right. So to a large extent, we would look for discipline. We will look for the technique, we look for all those things, but we look for how you use it, because it's not so much the fact that it was
that why you were the gentle judge?
No, well, I don't know.
You were the nice judge.
I try to just remain objective, really. If it was like the couples dance championship, then I know how to deal with the guys. But at the same time, it wasn't that. It was a celebrity competition. But we were very careful because we didn't want to underplay dance as a discipline. We didn't want people just coming in doing what they like because they're well known. And thinking they could get away with it. Right. But at the same time...
Some people do that.
I'm not at liberty to comment right
now. There was no way I wouldn't ask you that. You know that. Come on.
No,
don't leave those gaps for me.
See, the fact is, right, people say, why did you leave the viewing public to decide? And I think for season 1, it was the safest thing to do. I was already getting negative fan mail.
Were you?
Yeah, I mean, all of us were getting some horrible SMSs, some uncalled for phone calls. Oh, this person shouldn't have been evicted, but they didn't vote. Oh, that person should have stayed, but they didn't watch it. And you just wonder, people had a great time, but we had a responsibility to maintain dance there, and at the same time appreciate the effort that was being made. And that is not as easy as it sounds in any regard.
Which is, of course, the other reason I also chickened out from that bit of the responsibility. But actually, I wasn't in town. Now, Dio, you were, I could see you wanting, as Shegun said, to maintain the integrity of dance. Yeah. Did you not know where not to maintain it?
Maybe because of the kind of person I am. I'm really professional. So even when the non-professionals are dancing, I often let them feel that, if you really want to do it, you do it right. If you're not doing it, let's know you're not doing it. So when I give some
unpopular like
comments
the one
that
about the energy. There was another one when you said that wasn't African contemporary. I remember everything. The one I saw, I remember everything. Even camera angles, I remember everything.
So sometimes to me it's so difficult for me to say yes when it is no. And it's so difficult for me to say, okay, when you are trying, I will tell you are trying, because I know you are not a professional. This is what I've been doing for 21 years. So you are just into it because you have to do it now as a celebrity. So no problem. But please do it well. do it right. Respect the dance. In as much as we respect you to be part of this as a celebrity, so respect the dance. Because I'm sure you will respect your own profession too.
Right.
And this is what some of us, this is what we do for a living.
Totally agree.
It was a good balance. I think it was a good balance. Now, spill some beans for me, please. I mean, tell me about the celebrities, one after the other. What you thought about them?
Now that it's over, right? Really, we had. I was telling before the shoot, I was telling one of them outside that you have people that go to school to study casting, who get a degree to study casting, and a cast is so important. It's really not about a star these days. If you have a strong cast in a movie, you've got a good movie, as opposed to that one star thing where the guy dies at the end anyway. You know, so
he's done, he's dusted.
He's dusted. So a cast was very important. I think we had a quality cast.
How did you get that? Actually, because I completely agree with you on that.
Yeah, well, it certainly wasn't my doing, because I was very, very oblivious to who half of these people were and why they were so-called celebrities. But over the weeks and the months, I really got to appreciate who they were. Every single one of them, for their good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. I think they all brought it on. They all tried, so to speak, and some of them really stood out. Fantastic dance.